All right, Monday morning, I got 143 pounds on the bar. And like I said, I'm going to get back to the block periodization. And I need to get 3 sets of 12 out of this. So without further ado, let's see how this goes. All right, not bad. I'll be back for the second set. All right, round 2. And on Thursday, I'm going to continue to use the Cambridge bar, and I'm going to do higher rep sets. I'm going to do like 3 sets of 12 with, I never went for a max on that, but I'm going to try to figure out what it might be, and then I'm going to, figure out what to do, because I'm going to do the close grip, high rep shit. I just want to do that high rep 12 and 10s this next 4 weeks. That way, we'll see what happens. All right, I'll be back for round 3. All right, let's get round 3. And then I'm going to go over there and I'm going to attempt to do chin-ups. All right, that's the end of that. And I'll be back with the chin-ups. All right, let's try this. What I'm planning on doing, I got the 80-pound resistance on, and I'd like to get 2 sets of 3. I don't know what I got last time. I should check that out. I thought I got 1 set of 3. All right, let's see. All right, guess I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah. Yep. All right. I got 1 set of 3. So let's get on here and let's try to get, I want to get, like I said, 2 sets of 3. So let's try this. Yeah, okay. All right, I was thinking of doing it before my bench press because my arms are pretty fried. They're kind of fried from yesterday with doing all that shit. So I'm gonna take a little longer rest here and rub my friggin' forearms down. But I got 1 set of 3, so I'll be back for my second set. And then I'm gonna put it to 60%, and I'm gonna see how many sets of 2 I can get. Okay, and then I think next week I'm gonna throw it down to the 40 pound resistance or assistance. So I gotta work this slow. So I'll be back for round 2. All right, let's see how this goes. Two. Okay. Boom. You know what? I think I'm going to try another set. And then what I'm going to do is drop it to 60% assistance and try to get 5 sets of 2. Okay, I'm going to do 8 sets today because I want to try to get this. So I'm going to take another little longer rest and I'll be back for that. All right, let's see if I can get another set of 3 in here. You know, it's going better when I put my hands this way than out here. I mean, I have more, it's kind of like, I don't really know what it's kind of like. All right. One. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get 3. Well, let's try. Let's just take a rest and let's see if I can get this. Well, I think I got up to the top, but that's pretty much that's pretty much it. So I think what I'm going to do with the 60 pound, now that's 20 pounds less of assistance. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do, let's see, 5 sets of 1. That way I don't overdo it or try to do something I can't because I barely got that last one. I mean, maybe the second one wasn't that good, but anyway, I'll be back for them. All right, now I said 1, but I think I'm going to try to see if I can get 2. I don't know. We'll see how this works. Boy, that one there was hard. Okay. Okay. It ain't perfect, but I did get up far enough, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get as many sets of 2 as I can. I'm going to take a little longer rest. I didn't rest that long. So, yeah, I'll be back for set number 2. All right, let's see if I can get 2. Now, the thing is, I'm not too concerned about getting all of these perfect, but what I am concerned about is just being able to strengthen myself to pull up. You know, I try to do it slow and kind of, you know, force to get as far as I can get here. That way it'll, you know, strengthen my damn forearms and arms, you know, better than, you know, so. But I at least want to get 1 good one. Yeah, I think I'm running out of gas here. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to count that as 2. The next, let's see, what is it? 3 more sets. I'm going to do 1. So I'll be back for that. All right. First set of 1. Yeah. All right. I'll be back for set number 2. All right. This set number 4 with the 60, set number 7 all total. So okay. Decided I'm going to try to do an eccentric reverse on the last ones. And yeah, see how that works. So I'll be back for the last set. All right, final set. Let's see what I can get here. You know, my forearms are pretty damn fried right now. But okay, that'll be good. That'll be good. Okay. Now, like I said, you know, I want to try to do eccentric this week, so I'm trying to figure out how to add all this shit in here, because it's like I'm adding more and more, and it kind of gets to a point where it just, I have a hard time figuring out how to add that in. Wednesday, what I want to do is I want to do stiff leg deadlifts. Stiff leg deadlift and military press, yeah. Because I keep forgetting that I'm doing military press in the middle of the week now. And I was watching videos of, there's some exercises they do. And I got bands, and I haven't been using these bands, but now I have a reason to use these bands. Okay, so I can do some, I forget what they call that anymore. But I'm going to do that before I do my military press and see if that there warms it up. I never did anything like that. But anyway, that's it for today, and I will be back Wednesday.